Hello, good afternoon. If you're trying to find this in order on YouTube, it's Tuesday the 7th, movement snack free. If anyone's coming, I don't know, maybe they had a better offer, apart from Bob. Bob, you didn't have a better offer, or Debbie. Andy, hello. I was just talking to no one, wondering if you all had a better offer. It's not hard, is it, really? Just wipe your feet. Do you mean wipe or wife, Bob? Fat fingers, bit of a typo there. Havantshire. I am from Havantshire, this is true. Thank you. Hello, Wales. Scotland. Gosport. Yes, typo corrected. This is the preamble. If you're on YouTube or catch up, don't worry, we will get there in about 3 and a bit minutes. It's the preamble, pre-broadcast, broadcast that just makes sure we're all in the right place and in the zone at the same time. What's been going on today? Gardening? Sunny day here where I am in Portsmouth. Haven't. Oh no, you haven't. Oh yes, I have. And hello, Cornwall. Cornwall, how do you like your scones? Jam or cream first? Or is that Devon? I never know. I always get told off from my Devon/Cornwall professional friends. Hello, Italy. Italy don't even know what scones are, so they won't know what we're talking about. Any minute now we will get on to more purposeful topics, but for now I just need to lull you into a false sense of security and say, come on in, we're talking about scones. My cunning plan. Scones, yes, Virginia, scones. I thought your ears would prick up when I said scones. Come on, keep coming. They are delicious. Ready for some stretch? Excellent. You know the stretch is coming. It's 4 p.m. It's movement, snack, stretch. Jam always first. Thank you on the scone question. Okay. 1 minute, I think, and then we're going to go. Bristol. Hello, Bristol. Brazil. Ross here. Here. Any more for any more? Roll up. Get your movement snack here. It's beneficial. Did I used to work in a market stall? No. Andy, you did say you only join in for the comedy. The comedy's free. The movement's free. Maybe I should charge for the comedy. Yeah. Stick to my day job, I think. Here we go again, Shrewsbury. Come on. Up the Reekin. Right, enough. Enough of this. Goodness grief, let's get on with it. Hello, Greece. Good afternoon. My name is Bex Townley. It's Tuesday the 7th, week 3, movement snack 3. I'm saying that for all the YouTube snackers that try to find this later. Here we are in the 3rd session, which if you've been with us for a while, you will know that the focus of this session is more around slower, calming, three-dimensional movements that involve mobility, that involve balance in seated or standing postures, whatever you choose. So slightly different focus to the morning and the afternoon session. So if you've joined us for the first time on this 4 p.m. set, you'll see that the focus is a little bit different. So have a look first, watch the movements, and then pick it up, join in when you're ready. Usual rules apply. Pick your position, up or down. I am still evidence-based, just to say if you're wondering what that is. And I'm going to add crowbar in, not quite sure that's the right word for this one. I'm going to start talking a little bit more about pelvic floor, the pelvic floor muscle. So I'm going to bring that in today and see how we go with that. Right, stand position. Steady base, as always. Good solid support to give you extra confidence if you need, at an appropriate height for you. Steady, strong, stable chair. Sit or stand, it's up to you. Let's have lifted posture everywhere. A little bit taller, a little bit more open. Keep the head looking straight ahead, starting with our circulation booster. So the circulation boost is a minute or so that we start every session. Does what it says on the tin, boosts circulation. So it's a steady weight transfer, and we're trying to focus, can you see, on ankle movements. It's a low knee, it's a lifted posture, feet, ankles and toes doing their thing. Keep going. In seated, it's the same. Before we do that, shift the weight forward. So this is a hip walk, bring the feet with you. Anchor feet, anchor buttocks, and then start your circ boost from the floor up again. Still on ankle focus. Aiming for the feet and the ankles to actually drive that little knee raise there. If that's not right for you, if you need another option, then you may want to start with the upper body option, 1 or 2 arms alternating, or bring them in together. Again, open lifted chest position, focusing on this little bent arm here, and the elbow goes back, and allow the trunk just to rotate a little bit. If, or again, another option, bringing those hands together might help guide the elbow back, might help with coordination. Can you bring in both? Either or together, you choose. Keep going, so keep going on whatever option you want. In stand, if you haven't already, bring in the arms and legs work together, they coordinate to help with balance when we're walking. So just allow them to do their thing. Try not to think about it too much, just let it happen, and then be mindful of what's happening. How's that? Keep the support if you need. Lift and open a little bit more. On the circ boost now, let's just change the range. So we're going to go side tap, toe tap. Bring the feet back to steady, stable position. Keep using support if you need. So we're bringing in a little bit of ankle, hip mobility. Same in the chair, going for an extension reach away. If for whatever reason that's not right for you, you can hip shift instead. So come back to our hip walking in the chair, backwards and forwards, and pause. And after this circ boost, you may feel that you just need to do exactly as I've just done. Take a deep breath and go, okay, I have boosted the circulation, I'm ready to move. Shouldn't be out of breath, shouldn't be really breathless, it's just we've increased the circulation, we've activated the circulatory system, and we're ready to go. Okay, can we start with just a little bit more deliberate and guided shoulder roll in sit or stand, just to prepare the posture and the back and the shoulder position, because we're going to use the arms. So let's get the shoulders and the upper back in the optimum position for that. Couple of those, just a couple of those. And then can we just put in a couple of trunk turns as well, because we're going to be doing some three-dimensional movements. So I'm just reminding you of these movements. These are the ones that we're going to use in a moment. With control, pause in the middle and come round. Okay, I think we're ready. We're going to review one of the slow dimensional, three-dimensional moves that we've been doing. So the floating arm, so sit or stand, up and down. Just join in when you see this, join in when you see that. Alternate arms or bring in two when you're ready. Exactly the same in stand. Have support if you need. This could be hips on a wall or a surface here. Okay, I'll put on my calm voice. I'm going to come closer so you can see. Focus on relaxed arm, wrists come in, here we are, look, wrists looking ahead. All under shoulder height. I'm not after height, in fact it can be as low as you want it to be. You can do alternates if you need to. Okay, stop, park that, we're going to come back to it. Here's the legs for that. You've got some options. In stand, we have knee bend and stand. You know what's coming. As and when you're ready, you can bring in the arm, one or two. One or two. In seated, we're going to take with that today a weight shift across the buttocks. Across the buttocks. And then the arms come in if you want them to. It's like a little hip shift, a little hip shift. Good. Here we go. All right, take a pause. Do you want to add in the head movement? If you want to add in the head movement, if you want to add the head movement, it just goes here. So I've got a shift and a centre and a turn and a centre. And in stand, it's the same, with or without the knee bend in the head. Da-da, da-da. And just be mindful, we're trying to get all those things to happen at the same time. There's a lot going on, just being mindful. And you might find that one thing stops, head stops, arm stop, start again. Okay, let's build on that. I would like to, could we, in sit or stand, wherever you are, just consider your pelvic floor. Where's your pelvic floor? It's your bladder muscle, so just give it a squeeze and release. Give it a squeeze and release. That's all I'm going to say at this moment. Consider your pelvic floor muscle and give it a squeeze. If this was it, squeeze it. And you might find that your elbows go at the same time. Elbows, eyebrows. Right, okay, let's have one more thing before we have a stretch. We talked about this, this change of arm position for our three-dimensional movements. We've been rehearsing this one, hand here, and it all moves round one. Moves round one. Moves round one. And as and when you feel you can, you take those 4 reference points and they become circles. In stand, you might want to put your hips on the side for balance. This allows you to stand upright, steady and strong. If you're in seated, it's the same. I'm watching myself in there, it's not helping me. Here we go. Now, here's your options. In seated, take one foot slightly forward. So let's have our weight shift now across the buttocks. Now, you could bring in a little pelvic floor squeeze on the way forward. So as I shift forward, I squeeze pelvic floor and then I come back, if you want to. And here comes the arms. Here's the arms. And in stand, yours is the same. Slight forward step. Support if you need. In fact, this way round, and then I can shift forwards and back with my support. And then here I go on the arms, if you want to. Or you can just stand firm with the arms. Take a breather. Let's have a stretch and sit or stand. In fact, let's do open arms. 3 of these, and on the 3rd into a chest stretch. Open arms, and on the 3rd one, round to stretch. How's that? And then hold. And then hold. Here we go. Let's try that one more time. Relax, release, release. So holding these stretches. Move slowly in and out, looking to hold 8, 10, 12 seconds and then release. So let's lift and open. So open the arms, elbows come back. Reach forwards and back. In stand if you want to. And then this one, we're going to go into the chest stretch here. Or turn the hands to there, whichever you prefer. Sit or stand, hips on a surface if you need, hands on a surface if you need. If you just want to take the chest stretch here, you can with full support. Take a pause. Back and thigh stretch. Everyone seated for this one, please. I'm not going to show the standing option, but if you're happy with it, of course, continue. We are slightly forward. You're going to need some adjustment here. Depends how long your legs are, but try and stay as far back as you comfortably can. That keeps the chair stable also. Here we go with a long leg. Relax the foot is the first check. Take the bend off the knee is the second check. Then lift taller out of here and just wait. Have you got the stretch? If you have, stay there. Count slowly, breathe. If we can build this stretch to 12, 20 seconds, that's good. A little bit longer if you want to. If not, you come out of it slowly and set it up again. Check the foot, check the knee. Then we can come in and then you can start to feel, can I do a little bit more? Can you see I'm still lifted up tall? My head's not down by my knees. Slowly release and change. Have a little bit of that, have a little bit of that, have a bit of a slump if you need to, and let's go again. Other leg. Lengthen the leg with control. Here's the checks. Release the foot. Unlock the knee. Lift out, and wait. Have you got the stretch? If you have, that may well be enough. If you find yourself in seat positions for a long period of time, this may well be enough to get that stretch. If you need to relax and release and do little shorter bouts of this movement stretch, that's okay. Squeeze in if you want to. Maintain your normal breathing. None of this should be painful or uncomfortable. You've got this feeling of mild tension on the back of the thigh. If your muscle starts to shake or tremble, you've gone a little bit too far. You need to come back a bit. Slowly release and relax. Quick calf stretch, shall we? If you need to go, but do your calf stretch later. But here it is. Toe back, same position, long leg. Really squeeze that toe back. You may need to release and do that a few times if you can't hold it. Again, 8, 12 seconds, same on the other leg. That's the seated option. If you haven't already, here's the stand. Place the foot down, squeeze the heel down. There's the calf stretch. Lift out of here. If you want to, you can go for an extra reach and then come out. Stay on the other side. Pretend it looks like I'm holding the chair there. There's the calf. There's the front of the hip there. If you want to then go to there, to there, to there, and then come back out, you can. See how you feel. 30 minutes in the bag. 30 minutes if you've done all three. And you may have done more because you might have crowbarred extra stuff in. Accumulating stuff, today's Tuesday, that's an hour, that's an extra hour of movement minutes in the bag, over and above whatever else you're doing. This is additional stuff, hopefully some tools, these little snacks, use them, crowbar in, do what you want with them. If you weren't in on the lunchtime live, we had a bit of an exclusive. We're going to continue beyond the 20th of April on these movement snacks. So we're currently planning phase 2 of this mission. If you think that's a great idea, let us know. If you think it's a terrible idea, don't tell us. We don't want to know. We only like the good news. Joking. All right, all feedback, good, bad or ugly, you know. Thank you very much. Keep moving. See you tomorrow at 8 a.m. Bye for now.